Hi, this is Kev with KGMJAM, owner of Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise. Go to proadvertisersclub.com and join for free today and start advertising for free. Okay, does anybody know what that comic is that dropped with the dog on it? There's 8 of them. I did not get one. Doesn't look like a whole lot of people got one either. And even with there only being 8, it doesn't look very interesting other than probably it's going to be valuable just because there's 8 of them. So Veve's got a whole lot of surprises coming. I'll tell you that right now. This issue right here, this first appearance of Mystique, this plays into, as usual now, the Disney Plus, Disney, Marvel, in on everything together type thing. They just don't pick these comics out of the blue and which ones to drop. They have a meaning behind them. I made a video last night where I talked about Marvel Unlimited, and it's a digital comic site owned by Marvel, where you can pay little as $10 a month or $100 for the year, and you get to read all the comics. Well, they've got every comic on there from the beginning of time that they own, but then they come up to 6 months before the current issues. So like today, once a week, they drop new comics, and those comics are 6 months, were released 6 months ago to the regular subscribers and comic people. So you're always 6 months behind on that platform. But the good news is you ain't got to go buy comics because they're like $5 a piece now. And you're 6 months behind, but you can still catch up on the storyline. But it also, they're in typical Disney fashion, they're tying everything together, which is brilliant. And that's the deal with the Doctor Strange movie that's going to help explain how the X-Men and the Fantastic Four were really a part of the Marvel universe all the time. They were just in a different alternate universe. And it's actually brilliant. I don't see how they could have done it any other way and make it plausible. And this does. And I'm two type of storylines I'm sick and tired of: zombies and time travel. I think it's the lazy way out right now for a lot of developers and supposedly artists. But this, I can see where this really is good, how they did it and how it's going to help explain it. But okay, we got 49 seconds left. But no, this is not a high-end comic. It's number 16. The first appearances, though. Collect first appearances, collect first issues, collect the old comics. Those are all guaranteed. That's pretty much all they've been dropping. Every now and then they'll drop a comic that just has to do with the storyline. And then 5 covers, 30,000. But yeah, I'm trying to find out what happened with that dog. I mean, no announcement, no explanation of what it is. So I'm just getting up. So I kind of, probably everybody already knows online. I'm the only one who doesn't. Good luck, everybody. I hope you get one. Oh, I messed up. I missed it and the screen moved on me. Darn it. I've been doing that a lot lately. Okay, so now I got till 4 minutes. But yeah, getting back to the Disney Plus. Look, I admit the Star Wars movies, some of the Marvel movies haven't been the best. And I blame that on the directors. The directors at the end of the day, even over the writers. The writer could write the worst story in the world, but if the director's going to direct it, he's got to make it work. If the actors aren't acting the part or they're mumbling their words or their lines, that's on the director all the time. Just wait, somebody's got to get the blame, right? But why I like it is that, look, we went, you saw the first Star Wars movie in 1977. Then we went 3 years till we saw the next one. And then 3 years after that. Then like 10 years. I mean, it was just, you just couldn't get any Star Wars material unless it was the comics or the paperback books. And, I'm sorry, you'd get the Christmas specials every now and then. And you know how that's solid canon. And But at least now with Disney Plus, they have a platform where we're getting weekly Star Wars or Marvel, and it's only going to get better. It's only going to get more, more of it. And I think they'll get better over time as they get the right people in place. And you can almost tell you're starting to get your favorite directors who these other directors, I don't know if it's politics, but they just simply cannot tell a story. They just don't know how to do it. And I don't know, maybe that's too simplified. Maybe they do. They don't have as much power as I'm giving them, and they're just following orders. But when you get the really good directors, it's a really good story. And but the thing about Disney Plus, not only can we get more of the material now that we want to see, but like if you go to the Marvel section and they got all the Marvel shows in order, so which you had to do yourself manually and look through the entire platform before. But the point I'm making with that system is in the comics, they would do a storyline, and they might assign some artists and writers 4-6 months, a year, whatever the storyline was. And then they'd move them around. So your character that you like to follow was always, it was like a start and finish story. They might have a background story that was overlapping, but it would be a different story and almost a different character at times because they were so far off, whoever they gave it a shot at writing or doing the next comic. And with the Doctor Strange, Marvel, Madness Universe or whatever, they now can insert on that timeline any actor, any storyline, and just chalk it off to being alternate reality, alternate universe, and it works. So, we had like the Evans who played Captain America. Yes, Sam's taken over as Captain America going forward, but on that timeline, you can now make, if Evans and them got together and said, hey, we want to make more Captain America movies with you in it, they could go anywhere in that timeline, because don't forget, he's also back from the 40s. And they could make movies or short series and just unending. Johansson, she got in the fight with Marvel right over the money, and I'm not getting one. But they can, they can still bring her back if everybody got together, and she could make movies between the time that she died, just like they did her movie, and just insert it in that timeline. So it's a really great time that we're in if you're fans. And sometimes I think people are a little bit too mean on the platforms, but be constructive. It's okay to be critical, but don't do it just to be mean and I don't know, be more supportive, I guess, because it's been a long time coming. And that's it. I'm done tapping this thing. So I hope you got one. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.